Riding right along. Yeah. G'day, how's it going, everybody? Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll be with you guys very shortly. Stand by. Get involved in our live chat. It's open to subscribers only, folks. And let's talk trains. Let's talk Train Sim World. Roadmap this week. Lots and lots of exciting things happening with Train Sim World. And lots of exciting things coming your way over the next course of the next 6 to 7 weeks for Train Sim World. Maybe a little bit longer than that. Because, yeah, we are at that time of the year where we get the announcement for the next year's Train Sim World happening in around about 6 to 7 weeks' time. So do look forward to that. We should be getting a Dovetail direct announcement very soon. All right, or whatever they want to call it this year. Welcome aboard. Sorry for the delay, folks. We had a copyright issue. I was unfortunately still watching a rugby league show, and I didn't want that in the background on the replay of the live stream because I know straight away I would have gotten a copyright issue and the stream would have been delayed. So anyway, we're ready to rock and roll. So to answer Chris, if you are still there, buddy, get involved. I did hear your comment before the live stream began. The Manchester Victoria to Leeds, I think it is. That is the Northern Transpennine, is set in the 1980s. So it is an old route. It's got nothing to do with Glossop Line. I think there's Route Hopper. I think they do have Route Hopper for it, but as far as I am aware, it's got nothing to do with Glossop Line. Glossop Line is connected with the brand new ATS route, which I can confirm has had an update, which is good news over the weekend. I will bring out the patch notes. Just bear with me. I just got to go and grab my iPad, and we will start the stream. Okay, welcome aboard. How are we all doing? Yes, my name is the Aussie Don. I have a fresh new look. So welcome aboard to All Aboard Live. It is the first time in a couple of weeks we've been on for All Aboard. And welcome to episode 134 here on this 7th of July 2025. It is the 7th of the 7th, 25. Look at that. 7777777. Yes, you are here. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard to you, Chris and Rodney. G'day, mate. I do apologize. I ran out of time last night to post the to edit and post up the 53rd full-length truck spotting video from my trip at St Mary's last Friday on the 4th of July for premiere today, folks. I got stuck in watching the Formula One, so I Yeah, as you know, or you might not know, I'm a massive Formula One fan, and yeah, I am a fan of Oscar, obviously, and Max Verstappen. But after what Oscar did to Max Verstappen last night, I think that was a bit of a dog act, to be honest. So I've lost a bit of respect for the boy now because I think slamming on the brakes then that sort of took Max out of balance, to be honest. And the way he launched off the start, I thought was a bit of a dog act too. So of the restart. So I thought that was a bit of a kick in the guts. But that's racing. So I'm not going to obviously say, well, I'm not going to follow you no more because he's an Aussie. So, I, of course, am going to still represent. So, speaking of Aussie, yes, my merchandise has finally arrived. Don's Truck Spotting Australia, that's my truck spotting lane. I've got a couple nice jumpers made up, and they have arrived. And I've got one with a little small logo and the big logo on the back. And then this one just goes through the whole front and the whole back. It's absolutely fantastic. So not bad in price as well. Cheaper than actually buying an actual truck shirt from Murrow or anything like that. Fred's or D.A. Campbell. But yeah. Anyway, patch notes. Now, unfortunately, I can't check it on my iPad, so I'd actually got to get back up and grab my phone. So just bear with me for a second. I apologize. I'd like to keep you guys informed, so let me know if the microphone's a little bit loud too. I've just turned that down just a slight. Usually when my people watch the American Truck Simulator live stream, which actually did go ahead last night, folks. We were late by half an hour on the live stream last night for American Truck Simulator Sunday Night Live in the highways. We had a pretty severe thunderstorm here in Sydney, early evening yesterday, lasted around 90 minutes. It was pretty intense here in my area, and it wasn't pleasant. It almost blew up my house. So we were delayed on packing up the skin and everything, and editing and getting the stream up and on the YouTube channel and everything. But full replay now provided, and I've posted up the daily truck spotting shorts today, and I've got some new ones that I have done from today as well. I still need to post up. They'll be posted up in the morning. They'll be posted up in the morning, but that probably posted up a little bit later than... Actually, I might throw them on tonight, actually, and edit them and get them set for... Yeah, that's what I'll do. They'll be up in the morning, so around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Right. We are ready to go. Centrepoint Tower got hit last night by lightning. That's one of 26, sorry. It averages around 26 lightning bolts a year, Centrepoint Tower here in Sydney. And I do remember that used to be less than that. So it has intensified over the years. Obviously the weather pattern has changed massively. I know that for a fact. So, right. Dovetail Direct. No, not Dovetail Direct. Sorry, Jesus. I'm getting ahead of myself. Dovetail Forum. Just got to bring up the patch notes. There was a patch for the ATS route, which was good over the weekend. Here we go. It was actually it was fixed up on the 4th of July. Well, it was obviously 5th of July here in Australia. So anyway, this morning this was posted by DTG's Alex. We've shared an update to support the recent release of Manchester Airport commuter route from ATS team, providing the elevated game. All right. So the fixes for the Manchester Airport commuter Fixed a number of terrain issues around Manchester Piccadilly. Now, I don't understand why they said Manchester Piccadilly. There might have been some terrain issues. That might be the reason why we're getting a bit of glitching on. I'm not too sure. But Stockport and the world famous Four Sisters have finally been squashed. So yes, we all seen those ones in the middle of the big, especially a big giant mountain that looked like, well, hello, we're going through over the top of Mount Fuji or something. No, I don't think so, Master. It has been gone. It's gone. So yeah, it's been squashed, and I confirmed that earlier. I went and checked it out. Now, fixed various issues related to the Sunday timetable. Thank Christ, because yes, you see me sprawling on foot on the live stream last Wednesday. Added Train Sim World 5 track shadowing. Yeah, I was just going to say, there's some shadows that are not implemented in this route. Added the various lighting improvements, added speakers to lampposts at Manchester Piccadilly, fixed several material issues with the station at Burnage, fixed the footstep audio and correct area at Burnage as well. Fixed the issue with the lamp material at Manchester Piccadilly. Yes, I sort of realised that. Fixed the CCTV and PSI systems at Manchester Piccadilly. Fixed the issue with the missing OHLE at Manchester Airport. That's for the Xbox players. Fixed the missing texture Stockport for Xbox players. Fixed the ballasting mount out at Heaton Chapel, as you know, that's the thick and world famous Four Sisters. Fixed the passenger departure boards issue at Stockport. That's been fixed. Fixed the issue with the Class 350 pantographs. Yes, we all know that. And I told you guys a workaround, but don't worry about that now. Fixed the issue with intermittent crashing and performance issues on console. There you go. So apparently console had issues with it. And they've allocated all the builds across all platforms to the most recent update of Train Sim World. So there you go. Right. It is roadmap week, ladies and gentlemen, for Train Sim World. So it is the final roadmap for the Train Sim World 5 era. And yeah, this will be it after this. I would not be surprised if a US route is added to the roadmap. And I can confirm if it is, it will be the core Train Sim World 6 route. We all know that. We assume that they will be adding it in this roadmap. I will not be surprised. The Class 86 will be still on this roadmap, but we all know it's releasing next week. But it will still be a part of this roadmap. So do note that. The ATS route obviously will be removed from the roadmap. What else has been released? Oh, yes, the update for the MBTA. Don't worry, we're doing that tonight. We're doing some of that tonight. And without further ado, actually, now this cover was one of the photos I took last week on the Wednesday live stream, and I just couldn't go past it. Look how beautiful that backdrop. It just looks like oil painting. Like, that is just absolutely stunning. Would you absolutely want that for your loading screen for Train Sim World? Look how cool that is, except for the logos and everything, obviously. That is just incredible. Unfortunately, myself, the Aussie Don, I banned from the forums because I was a little naughty boy. When I speak the truths about the game, Dovetail do not like that. So they're like, no, you must now leave the community because we think you are being naughty. So anyway, it doesn't matter. Smack my bottom now. Don't care. All right. Here we go with tonight's stream. So it is fitting tonight that we are doing Manchester Airport Commuter and MBTA action. And I thought it was only fitting that we actually go and do some Manchester Airport first up. We're going to do the US route after it and have a look at that timetable. There'll probably be some issues with that one next. You wait and see. But yeah, let's just go and have a run on this one. Yeah, this will be awesome. 8:59 a.m. service. and we do. We are going to do this in December actually, and we're going to do it with a little bit of light snow. Here we go. Enjoy. I think it's only fitting that we do it in the snow. We've got the cover and the backdrop there, but obviously it was not snowing in that one, but we are going to be doing a bit of snow on this one. There is one of the screenshots of the year. I have to tell you that much. One of the loading screenshot contest winners of the year. Hands down, I still think that's one of the best ones in quite a long time. 2K33, Manchester, Piccadilly to Crew. Oh, God, I wish I did go to Crew. 8:59. Anyway, hopefully we all get together and go, hello, we need a extension. It might be more fitting to put the night ones on, actually, being in the snow. Testing the black box. Black box 1, 2. All good. Working. Lights on. Those are on. Yep. Let's just make sure that we have lights inside the curb. Yes, we do. Thank you. And here we are at the station. You would think that, I know it's in the daytime, and I understand why they don't have the lighting on, but you think with snow conditions and more darker skies and everything, they would implement the lights to actually be working at the stations? Like, I don't give a shit what anybody says, but in reality, it doesn't matter if it's night or day, lights working at the train station. So unless it's obviously an open station or something like that, but something that's domed like this needs lighting. You know what I mean? So I really think that's an area that Dovetail really need to concentrate on for the next era as well. There's a lot of areas that they need to concentrate on. Performance, is massive. Yeah, optimization. They need, obviously, passenger behaviour. Yeah, needs to be fixed up and stuff. Anyway, we won't go on. So, to answer your question earlier, Chris, it is Glossop Line's the only route that's related to this one. So, Northern Transpan 9, Train Symbol 1 route. Different era, not modern, as it was set in the 80s, 70s, 80s. Yeah, station lights on, so Chris agrees as well. I do agree. In these conditions, you need to have that, you know. We have the TSW5 Gamer on board. Welcome aboard. Let's get that wiper control on. I was just pressing the button at the top like I was playing bloody American Truck Simulator. Then I'm thinking, hang on, no, I'm not. Now, these skies probably are a bit darker than normal as well. Obviously, with my custom engine settings, I've sort of got mixed Train Sim World 2 skybox settings with... That sort of softens the blow with frame rate as well. Got a Palomino in front there. Don't worry, we're going to be moving over anyway. That Palomino's coming up, though. Is it going to stop? Okay. Yes. He has a red light right there. That was sort of a bit sketchy. If he could, hang on, and we're going to get a Uncle Fester moment with Gomez, and just going to crash into each other. As much as it would be hilarious, yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why. Well, we all know the reason why they haven't got multiplayer. Like, we're already in a mess with the game already. Imagine multiplayer. Oh, that would just cause a bloody atom bomb. No, thank you. If you go back way back though, like if you're an OG like I am with Train Sim World, you will know that there was a video with Matt a long time ago now. Will there be multiplayer in Train Sim World eventually? And the answer was yes. I wish I could find that video again. I just swear I would just put a big giant family feud bomb bomb. It did sound like it was running better back there, actually, so I think they might have fixed that issue that was causing that. It does happen around here too. Actually, it's not running so bad today. Yeah, I think they might have fixed the issues around here that were causing performance issues as well, so that's good. Maybe they were listening the other night on our stream, Chris, I don't know, we'll soon find out. Welcome aboard TSW5, W5 game. There you go. Welcome aboard. Yeah, so we had roadmap this week. So yeah, we're on the quiet side of things. I'm hopeful this year for Train Sim World 6 that we actually have the Japanese route added as the deluxe edition. Like we always get the bigger edition option, you know, where we get usually a couple of locos. And obviously people that don't get that edition, yeah, get it later on, hold off, whatnot. I'm absolutely flogging the crap out of this again. Jesus Christ. You think I ran up and down here for over 3 hours last Wednesday? You think I would have known by now? Coming up to the station anyway. Yeah, well, yeah, we have had Jamie on the stream a few times in the past, getting involved in the chat, and yeah, we've had him on the chat before. So I don't think he's been with us here in 2025 so far though, but. Yeah, a couple of times. 2024, he was involved with our chat and that. I sort of was giving feedback why he was. That was my fault there, folks. I do apologise. That was me pulling the trigger on that. It's this side, Aussie. Yes, he certainly did. He updated the 465 sound mod. Yes, I've got the latest updated version. I did actually showcase it last week on Tuesday, I think it was. I was on the stream before. It was last Tuesday, that's right. We did a 465 trip at the end of the stream last week, and we did show off the latest edition of the sound mod. It's definitely different than the other one. I know for a fact that it's definitely got new sounds and sounds that weren't in it previously. So it just gets better. It's yeah, it's good. So if you're not aware by now, this stretch that we're on here is part of the West Coast Main Line, and this is actually part of Hope Valley, actually, on Train Sim Classic by Just Trains. Absolute Dan doozy of a route that was released a fair few years ago now. Frankfurt U-Bahn was actually released, sorry, not Frankfurt U-Bahn, U-Bahn Hamburg, the Hamburg U-Bahn 1 was released around the same time by Just Trains. And I think there was like a couple of weeks between each other, or a month or something like that, between Hope Valley and the U-Bahn. And they were both absolute Dan doozy releases. They actually blew me away when they were both released. So, yeah, it was just like, wow. Anyway, here we are at the former Four Sisters. They're no longer here, as you can see. No more mountains. I can see clearly now, the mountain's gone. I can see all obstacles out of my way. Yeah. Alright. How the hell that got leaked, I do not know. I think just somebody was having a dream of Madonna. It's like, I must picture her pointy boobs again. Right. He has got a 378. If you're talking about the Gatwick Express, then yeah, that's part of the Electrostar mod. Oh, actually, 37. Yeah, unfortunately I don't know how to do that, BVE. There's lots of settings that you need to do that, and that actually will cause more strain on the stream. So, yeah, I don't want that to be the case. The chat is on my screen anyway. I can see it, and there's always a replay of the stream's chat on the replays of the live stream. Obviously, to an extent, you know. Obviously, if there's any cyberbullying, rudeness, you know, anything like that, it just gets removed. And our teams always look after the chat side of things. We have moderators looking over the chat. Identities are confidential. TSW5 Gamer, you did say hello before, but we'll say it again. Hello, welcome aboard. Wait. And how are you today, sir? Welcome aboard to the stream. And I have never seen that name before, so you are a newbie to our channel. To everybody that is new to our channel, I am a Train Sim World original. I am an OG of the game. I discovered the game at my mate's house in 2017. He had the game for a couple of weeks when at the time when I was at his house and I seen him playing it. Sandpatch Grey was the route, obviously. CSX Heavy Haul. Sandpatch Grey was the route. It was the original version too, before it got remastered and updated and all that stuff. Yeah, it was. We were talking about the potential of the game back then. You know, it was. We were looking at catalogs of Train Sim Classic stuff, and you know, saying this and that. I was even saying back then, I would love to see S-Bar in Frankfurt. So, yeah, ended up happening. Finally. And here we are at a familiar station. I do remember this one from Train Sim Classic. Definitely looks nicer here on Train Sim World. So yeah, I started doing gameplay when it went to console. Actually, I had it on Xbox when it first went to Xbox, and then this is original Train Sim World era before it went to Train Sim World 2 and Rush Hour and 3. As I explained to you guys, we haven't had a really decent game update, like an engine upgrade, since Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour, which was technically the second year of the Train Sim World 2 era. And they've just decided to call it 3, 4, 5 and keep going on with the theme every 12 months and make you guys pay the game again like me, and you get a bunch of brand new bugs and people yelling the crap out of all kinds of weird shit like this. Over here, I decided to do the moonwalk against the side of the train, rub myself against it, and then walk away. It's just a lot of frustrating things that just really bug you. It's like, doesn't happen in real life unless you got an itch and you need to scratch yourself. I'll just use the pole instead. Jesus, I'm just gonna scratch the side of my train. Yeah, So yeah, we started doing gameplay when it went to PlayStation 4 back in 2019, and our library speaks for itself. We have a dedicated, free dedicated playlists. We've uploaded videos on one playlist. I used to do Train Sim World news on videos, just like the likes of Tintin and Joe, the British Ace. And whatnot. They do news still. I used to do it too, but I'm just, I prefer to give you guys the news and talk about it when I'm live. So instead of wasting your time by watching a video where you can go to the forums and easily read it and look at the photos and whatnot, or you can have the others just do videos. I just don't need to repeating what others say and not waste your time. I think it's time wasting. So I just don't want to waste people's time like that. I'd rather put my source into gameplay, giving you guys the best that I do with my American Truck Simulator content. I'm a modder for that game. I build skins of real companies and brands from Australia, New Zealand, Europe, USA, and I do the world famous Godfather's American Truck Simulator Road Network pack and whatnot. So yeah, I do that. And also, I'm a real-life truck spotter, and I do trains as well, real-life trains here in Sydney, Australia, and wherever the hell else I am in Australia, eventually down the track. The 465 was on last Tuesday's Tuesdays live stream. It was the final trip from last Tuesday. So yeah, this section we're on is the West Coast Main Line, and this does go down the Crew, and does it go via? Is it Leeds? I think it goes to Leeds. But yeah, it goes to Crew. Yeah, I thought the Formula 1 race yesterday was, the rain, the weather and everything really put a spanner in the works. It was really exciting. I actually really enjoyed yesterday's race. I thought it was the best British Grand Prix race we've had in quite a while. It was that's what I want to see. Excitement and drama and, when I seen it was storming earlier in the Formula 3 race, I thought, here we go. This is going to be a very interesting race later today. It's one of those typical English days. It's, sunny one minute and it's pouring down the next. So, yeah, that was good. Oh, the yeah, JB Hi-Fi. Yep. Well, Chris was on the stream tonight. He actually was at his local EB Games recently, and he actually seen a copy on disc of Train Sim World 5. So there you go. I know they did make limited copies on disc. So yeah, for people that want that collection, then yeah, I think it's cool. For me personally, I would want that just to put it in the backdrop. Yeah. So, but I can easily just go and get myself a fake DVD Blu-ray thing, and slip a print, copy it, put it in there. Yeah, it's cheaper. So. All right, so yeah, I delayed the full-length truck spotting video for people that have been waiting for that. I do apologise. It has been delayed. It will be tomorrow night at 1900 hours now, so 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. It'll be 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. Eastern States of the United States, and 2 a.m. West Coast USA. After the premiere, it'll go to 4K standard 60 frames per second. And this is my best ever Samaris trip I've ever done. Like, I've done multiple full-length truck spotting videos and shorts and everything around Samaris, but this one just absolutely was mind-blowing. So there's a lot of really nice trucks, a lot of nice cam works, very awesome old school international in this as well. Yeah, some really, really cool trucks, and the normal suspects do pop up as well. So lots of awesome ones. The Winstons are there, the Winston Heritage, and we even got a Chefers. Oh man, when I seen the Chef, oh my god! Every time I see this particular skin, like, there's particular companies that here in Australia that has got some awesome truck skins, like KS Easters. Like, every time you see KS Easter, Fred's, Fred's just mind blowing. That's why I'm spewing about Don Watson, after 77 years going bust, because they were also another one that was so cool to see on the roads. And I've actually updated my intro video for my truck spotting now, actually, and I've included Don Watson in it, in one of the ones I captured, one of the last ones I ever captured. So the uploaded date was last Tuesday, so was it 28th? Probably before that. It was last Tuesday anyway, BVE. It's on the home screen of the channel anyway, so it'll be there. You know what this route really does need, and this particular stretch, it needs to implement the HST and all that. I don't know. I just think the HST really needs to be added onto this. God, I wish they would add the Swallow officially into the game. I know we've got Creators Club and all that, but I love the Swallow design. It's beautiful. It's like the XPTs here in Australia that, are finally going to say sayonara as well. They're based off the UK HST. And, it's, the original design was way nicer than when they changed it to CountryLink. I just used to love them when they were XPT Inner City. They're very similar colour to the Swallow. It was beautiful. Coming into hand of now. I have gone flying past, but obviously the brakes are a little bit sketchy on this. There is some blurriness going around the edges here, folks. I know, do not worry. It's not just you seeing it. I'm seeing it too. It doesn't really bother me, to be honest, but it can be annoying to some. It's a very, very cool station, this one, actually. I'm surprised they actually went with this, actually, because I remember that Just Trains slapped all this in. It is a little bit worded different, though. I don't remember it looking... I think, actually, their one, actually, the letters actually was sticking upwards. I think it was... Yeah, this has just been slapped on there. Which I'm quite surprised for ATS. You know, there's been a bit of laziness by them on this one. I don't know why. Very unusual for ATS, because they've been very good, like Just Trains in the past with Trace and Classic. So. Let's hope their next route is going to be bigger and better, and hopefully we get a loco. But when they were on the previous stream, actually, I really think I really think that there's going to be another UK loco add-on, and I reckon it's going to be ATS. I reckon ATS are working on a loco add-on for this route. What it will be, I do not know. A lot of people can speculate. So, if you know the route, if you know this portion of the route more than what I do, feel free to get in the comment and click that subscribe button, get in the comments, and let us know your thoughts. What train you think it'll be that they might be working on. I don't work for Dovetail in any shape or form, or any of the third parties or anything, but it's just sort of what they sort of slipped out that they were working on a DLC in the stream, and then they quickly covered themselves on it, I noticed. So it was like, well, hang on, you've sort of let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, Southeastern High Speed. And it was, yeah, Southeastern High Speed. The stations to go. Paralino. Looks like the climate change one, actually. Yep, it's a climate change one. $165 did say he might do a free 2 free. Did he? Do you know if he would? Do you know if he? One question that you should ask him is that are the sounds on the Capital Star locomotive legit, like that Dovetail have done, or is there a reason why that? Because I've been wondering why ITZY 165 hasn't done a sound mod for the Capital Star, which is for the North London. I'm hopeful still that we're going to get... you know what, I'm really starting to think, folks, that with Train Sim World 6 approaching, I really have a massive feeling that the Great Western Railway, we haven't heard any word for it for the last couple streams, or the couple roadmaps. I really think that they're keeping something from us for that, for the extended for the upgraded version, I really think they've gone back to the drawing board. I think we're getting an extension, and I would not be surprised if we get some licensing, more licensing for it. I'm hopeful that they'll go to Heathrow with it. So I really think this is going to be a Train Sim World 6 core route. I got a gut feeling that the remastered Great Western Railway is going to be the UK core route for Train Sim World 6. I just don't see anything else rather than that. I'm just going on theories, and I would not be surprised because we've had Southeastern High Speed get remastered in a Train Sim World core 12-month release in the past. And we've had that route release before that, and then we've had the extended version released in a part of the free core routes. So it makes a lot of sense for the first ever DLC in Train Sim World history, the Great Western Railway, with the enhancement version, to have getting more than what we bargained for, and it's Don't say I didn't tell you so. Everybody else is probably thinking, oh, there'll be, what is going to be the UK route for the Train Sim World 6 core route this year? Great Western Railway, Great Western Express in Train Sim World terms. It's enhanced, and I would not be. I know there was 3 stations for the underground. I think maybe there could be more. I'm just going on theories. Maybe there's an extension. There's an extension somewhere. It would be cool. I really hope they got construction there, like they bring it up to date and do construction area and everything around where they're building HS2, and you got the Elizabeth line and all that. Obviously that runs there as well and all that stuff. It's like completely changed to what it looks like in the current version of the Great Western Railway. Right. With AP's Capital Star, they sort of have mixed the sounds together, and this is one of the reasons why I really like to see G165 actually bring us a Capital Star sound mod. I'm just quite surprised it hasn't happened. What I would like to see is Rob S. There was a guy called Rob S. I like to see him trying to bring the branding to the new FK8 containers that they ended up doing with the cargo line pack. I want to see branding on those other containers. That's what I would love to see. But anyway, there we go with our first trip. And the good news is we've got ourselves a platinum. All right. Let's have a little. Let's get out here. Have a look, a little walk around here. Okay. Everybody going to the street now. Scan your ticket. Nope, just walk straight in. It's old school. I like how you got the signage and everything, or the northern signage and that. That's really cool. Ooh, coming through. Where's your you got an umbrella there, but you're not using it? It's snowing. Hey. You know, one thing that really disappointed me, this is what I said to you about the laziness of ATS. They didn't, this has got to be the first ever Train Sim World route DLC in history of Train Sim World, or any Train Sim World passenger route, not to have actually added the route maps as one of the collectibles. I just think putting newspapers back in it is just, lazy. We've had that, how many times now? Little train model, I reckon it's cool. Yep, well, I accept that. But when it comes to the likes of, Jesus. when it comes to the likes of the other stuff, it's like, what's the point of that? We've had that like how many times, and yeah, it's just like, is there any at all at this station? Any collectibles at all? This is what I don't understand. Like, it's just like, you wonder why sometimes the community holds back on these DLCs now because of all these things happening. That, like, some people like doing the collectibles. Like, and for me, it doesn't really bother me. But I just, want to walk around and see if we can grab any, if people want to know where the locations are. But yeah, I can pretty much confirm that there is one just here. And it is the Light Rail 268. So T68 there. And there's supposed to be a newspaper here somewhere, but can't even see it. Read all about it? Nope, can't, because there's nothing there. Alright. We are not doing 465 tonight, so forget about it. Right, we are doing the brand new timetable for the Boston Sprinter. So that's what we are doing right now, and we have the HSP 46 timetable. Right, here we go. Oh, Sellers on here too. Very good. The CTC cab car. You know I love rolling with this thing, folks. Oh man, you know how much I love it. It's just like heaven on earth. But anyway, we're going to roll with the double stacker because that's not what we've done on here. And we'll go with the Boston version, obviously. Okay, 6:50 a.m. service. This sounds absolutely delightful. It will be on a nice clear day. Enjoy. You're on All Aboard Live. So yeah, we don't, we're not doing, don't mean to be rude or anything, but the 465 will not be featured tonight on the live stream. MBTA Franklin 702 service at 6:50 a.m. Here we go. All right. That's the wrong side. Pardon me. Load a fuse. And bright and optics. Right. Oh, we've got a mixed bag. Very good. And still no passengers here at this station. You know how long it's been and they've not fixed this. Like, seriously? Like, freaking absolute joke. And everybody's already on the train, ready to go. All right. Right, we are closing the doors and getting ready for departure. All right, here we go. I haven't got any sound mods for this. I know there is sound mods for it, but I got nothing going here tonight. Fantastic. The TSW5 gamer, he is a Manchester United supporter. Well, I can say to that, glory, glory, Man United! Awesome. Love it. I'm a long-time Manchester United supporter. I was when Sir Alex Ferguson was the manager. I've seen the absolute best play for Manchester United. Van Nistelrooy, Giggs, Cole, Andy Cole, you know, just so many awesome players. Ferdinand, obviously, Rooney, Beckham, you know, Stuttgart, yeah, absolute beast. You know, just icons of the game. Ryan Giggs, obviously, my absolute legend, and Paul Scholes, and but Ryan Giggs, what a player! What he's one of my all-time favourite players is Ryan Giggs, and that's why I fell into love with Manchester United. It's just with Ryan Giggs. It's absolute, like, if he was in today, he'd be the Messi of today. Like, it's absolute god, beast, absolute beast. Obviously, there's been others as well, you know. Obviously, we've had Sir Bobby, yeah. And we'll also, obviously, remember those who sadly lost their lives in the Munich tragedy. So I don't follow the soccer like I used to, though, these days. Obviously, we don't have it on the Foxtel here in Australia anymore. We have it for a while now, but just really haven't been involved in it for a while now. I sort of knew, so as the god left the building, it would all go downhill, and it has. Unfortunately, it's sad to see, but I'm going to support it no matter what. So. It's like me. I like when I follow Formula One like a religion, folks, and as much as I've always been a massive Red Bull fan. I always have, even when Mark Webber was there. Daniel Ricciardo. Vettel was there, and Maxi's there now, and I absolutely, love Maxi's work, but it's, I got a soft spot obviously for Oscar because obviously he's Aussie, and the McLaren. It's good to see the McLarens actually kicking ass again in the sport, after so many years of struggles and that, to actually being away from the sport for a little bit as well, and come back. Zach Brown's a really good team principal. He's just very, very good. Got an absolute brain for motorsport. But Norris and Oscar just remind me so much of Ricciardo and Maxi's combo they had, and Webber and Vettel's combo, like how they had the combo. It's just and others obviously have had combos in the past too. I remember Jason Button and Hamilton having a combo there for a while too. So there's been some really awesome combinations in in Formula One, and it's like all sports. You know, you have your combinations. You got to succeed, aren't you? When you're all Joe and you're on the same page, you got to be, you know, very successful. That's what I say to a lot of people that are in sport. If you don't be scared of the opposition, and don't be scared of the fame and fortune that comes with it. If you want to be a champion, don't be scared of who's in front of you or what's in front of you. Get out there and stand up and stand tall. I did. I won 4 comps. I won 4 comps as a rugby league player growing up. You know, like the only reason I had to retire is because I absolutely stuffed my neck up hard. And yeah, if I kept going, they advised me if I kept going, I was going to be paralysed, because I had my neck out of joint about 4 or 5 times within a space of 18 months. And they were fearful that I was going to end up paralysed. And it's because I used to take on all the big boys when I used to tackle. So I used to love my role though, because I was in fullback at first, and then I moved into the halves. I was done a day in hockey, I was like fullback, and then went into the halves. Anyway, we're here at Ruggles. Let's open up those doors. Attention customers, this train is bound for Boston. Here we go. Let's CTC in there as well. Yeah, that's actually part of one of my rap songs actually that I've got, Chris. Stand up, stand tall, be a man is actually the lyrics. It's like today, you know, like I was crossing the lights, there's like a roundabout with lights, and it's like, I was crossing the road today, and then some idiot bloody almost hit me, and they're bipping their horn, and I just stopped there, and I'm like waving my hands. I'm like, come on, you want something to say? Come and say it to my face, you know. And they're just no. They just kept driving away. It's like, yeah, you got your horn there, but you can't back up your words, you little bitch. I hate people like that. It's like, come on, you want to step yourself up, but you can't back it up. Go away. Go away, you wussy. Anyway. It's probably a good thing at the end of the day, because, yeah. I really couldn't afford to buy a drink today, because I like to talk things out. It's like, you got a problem? Come and have a drink with me. I will be having one on Wednesday night, I'll tell you that much. I'll have a couple of woodies. Looking forward to the... don't forget, we're not live streaming this Wednesday, folks, because of the Rugby League State of Origin decider. Go to Mighty Maroons. Yeah, I lived in Sydney. I've lived in New South Wales all my life, but my parents were on holidays when I was born, and I was in Brisbane. And I've always supported Queensland in rugby league. I'm a Broncos fan. So I've always not been a Broncos fan though. Actually, growing up, when I was little, I actually supported the Balmain Tigers. I don't know, it was probably just maybe because they were successful around the late 80s and that, and I was just like the colours and stuff. But that was me being a kid, But I always supported Queensland, even when I was first seen the Orange and when I was young. I'm just fell in love with it. I'm like, I love this colour. I love the colours. This colours are cool, And I didn't realise that at that time I was born in Queensland. I was a kid, I was like, well, now I actually know why I chose. chose right, because I was born there. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, obviously I knew later on. Yeah, but I was like, oh, cool. I wonder if they implemented that. No, they still didn't. I had a feeling they wouldn't have. It would have been cool to have actually updated that, but anyway. Don't think that'll ever happen. It's a pretty cool station, this one, actually. It's like a little hut, and it's got like the sunroofs and everything, and you got that light that comes in through it as well, through the shadows and that. It just looks really nice. I've always been a massive fan of the Northeast Corridor, this particular section of the Northeast Corridor. It's, yeah, very, very good. You can see the difference between the door closing then too, to the CTC to the CT5. The CT5 doors were slower to close than the C3. Alright, I know what I need to do. I need to put that in suspension. What the hell is going on? Okay, I have a problem now, folks, unfortunately. You know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Yeah, we should be right now. Yep. I knew there was something that I had to do. I just had to work it out because it's been a while since I've driven this cab, and I wasn't panicking because I was just flipping my back catalogue brain. It's just figured, hang on, I do know that there is a way through to dump the dirty air and get that nice clean air in. I feel so bad about not doing a 465 when somebody requests it, but yeah, after doing it last week, I don't want to. Yeah, we're sort of keeping with the new content theme now, and because we haven't done nothing with this new timetable until now, because obviously it got released on Friday, and I'm out on Friday. That's it. Friday, I'm out. I'm going to my mates. It's the weekend. You know, I've done my work for the week. Yeah. Obviously, that was my final weekend of technically freedom. The next 2 weeks, I've got my daughter through the school holidays. I'm basically from dawn got my daughter until, until it pretty much is night again. So I've got no time for anything, unfortunately. I was hoping I'm still hopeful to get some time later today to even get in and see. I still need to post up tomorrow's live stream. We are live with American Truck Simulator tomorrow night, 1 hour after the premiere of our 53rd truck spotting full-length video. Don't wait, it will be posted tonight for sure, 100%. It's edited, it's done, it's ready to go. Press the wrong button. Press the... I wanted to take a photo and it's like, hang on, I've just pressed the F12 button twice. Coming out of here as well. I think he's going down the base actually. Oh, is he? Let's see. Is he going down the base? Yeah, he's going back to the squad. Oh, actually, he might be going down through that way. There is another route that goes down that way. I would not be. You know what? I would not be surprised if we get another route from here. But I actually prefer the north one though. I did see other routes that around Boston that are with this loco company, this train company, and yeah, there is one particular one. I think Chelsea's one of the station names as well. It's very cool. As soon as I seen the amount of stations, there was like 20-something stations. And I thought it was more north of Boston too, so I thought it'd be more interesting. So yeah, we're live with American Truck Simulator tomorrow from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. 7:30 p.m. South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Central Europe, 6 a.m. Eastern States of the United States, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA for Tuesday Night Trucking Along, Episode 2. And I'll be rolling with my latest truck and trailer combo. I'll post that up later on tonight. When I say tonight, it's not when we're live streaming right now on the 7th. So if you're watching the replay, that might have already happened, or might be coming up still. Who knows? When you're watching this video's replay, it might be still on the still coming up section of the live streams. If not, though, it'll be on our American Truck Simulator playlist for that one. Right, we are here at this station, and that completes that trip. Okay, that was lots of fun. So as predicted, we got the new timetable for here. I'm quite surprised it got released a couple of days after ATS is released, though. I thought that was a bit of a kick in the guts to ATS, actually. Being in Train Sim World for the first ever time, I thought, well, if you did that to Just Trains, I don't think Just Trains would really stand for that. So yeah, I thought it was a little bit of a kick in the guts to ATS, actually, by releasing this. But it sort of did make sense because it being Independence Day, July 4. I was sort of thinking about this. I knew this was in the works, and I'm thinking, I wouldn't be surprised if this gets released around Independence Day. But there was no signs there actually saying that it was going to get released around Independence Day. So when it actually came up and it was released, I was like, wow, okay, well, wasn't expecting that. Okay. And I already set this live stream before it anyway. So with the cover photo and everything, if I knew that this was getting released, we would have definitely have done a bigger run and released and did this beforehand. But yeah. I did receive the word earlier today that there actually was an update over the weekend with the ATS route. And I was like, I hope they fix the mountains. And yeah, I went and double checked it, and they did. I was like, yes, let's go and have a look at the patch notes. Right. Sometimes after you're done their run or the end of the day, depends, Chris. There could be obviously some issues with the train that could obviously had that happen as well, where they need to go back to depot or go back to the closest depot where they're at the time. So yeah, there's a lot of different reasons behind why you need to go back to a depot. So yeah, right. So this is Choo Choo Tuesdays. No, it's not. Sorry, All Aboard Live. Choo Choo Tuesdays. Choo Choo Tuesdays will return in a couple of weeks. Next week. So yeah, we're on American Truck Simulator this week with episode 2 of Trucking Along tomorrow night. Right, so this is the only Train Sim World live stream I have for you guys this week. Right. Let's now... don't forget, next Wednesday is a special Train Sim World live stream as well, folks, with the brand new Class 86 Loco add-on. We will be at the normal 8 o'clock time slot though, but it will be just a standard live stream. It's probably gonna be Class 86 special, but we're probably gonna do other stuff after that. So that's if we get time, because obviously being a massive route, it's gonna be a big trip with a Class 86. You know me, I'm not a fan of the UK tap system. I don't know why. I can do the Frankfurt, not Frankfurt, the one quite well, but when it comes to the other one, nope. The German tap stuff, easy, but when it comes to UK, yeah, very difficult, very difficult. Right, let's now head to our next trip, which will be with the what route? I'll do some more Manchester Airport action. We're going to do a Sunday timetable now. We did have some issues with the Class 150 last week with this one. So we're hopeful now this time around we have not so much of an issue. Why is the Creators Club content off there though? I do not know. That's weird. I'm going to go to the settings for a second. Find out if they are enabled. Where the hell is all my... Okay. With the normal timetable. It's with the 158, that's why. Yes. Right, now I know. And the 158's on, it's where we got the V-string. Alright, 150 action. 150 action. Let's go. We'll do 15 hours 47 serves, and we'll throw a bit of light cloud. Here we go. These are top fans that are coming up on the chat now. I noticed with those crowns, when it says number 1, that means it's the person that's chatted the most on the live stream. So I still think now they've added that, I'm just thinking there's going to be people where they're going to spam the crap out of it just to be number 1. Like, what's the point of that? You're just making yourself look like... I want people that are legit. I don't want any spams or fakes or anything like that. I welcome people that have true passions for simulation video gaming, for trains, for trucks, not just in simulation, but in real life as well. Obviously, we're going to be doing Rugby League 26 when that gets released as well. So yes, there will be, people with passions for Formula One, obviously soccer, rugby league. So yeah, 1W11 Milford Haven to Manchester Piccadilly, 15 hours 47. So this is a free 47 p.m. service. Testing. Tail light switch on. I think that would be fine. Okay, I think that's right. Yep, that's right. Okay. Hello, sir. Hello. Nope. Bye-bye. Like how they got the guide dog thing on the side there and the pregnant lady on there as well. So, just allocating those seats for those types of people for the seats around near the doors, which is what we have here in Sydney as well. And I think a lot of trains would be, not all trains, but a lot of here in Sydney we have the trains where they're allocated to certain people in certain areas, but obviously they do in peak hours and all that. It doesn't really matter who's taking it up. I sit in them from time to time because I'm allowed, because obviously I've got those privileges of the pension card and all that stuff. And the only reason I do is because I've got these issues going on at the moment with the my health and stuff, and a few things that tomorrow I do find out actually if I do need to have an operation or not. So I'm not looking forward to it. Oh man, I'm already tired and I'm just got so much shit to do. This is a quicker run than the last one we did. The last one was pretty much an all-stop service, wasn't it? It was, this time it's Stockport, Manchester, Piccadilly. So it's like a sort of like a semi-fast service. Like an inner city sort of type style. By the way, this roadmap we should find out with that. Is it Atlanta Simulations that's doing the UK route that's unannounced at the moment? I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty certain that they're actually going to announce what route it's going to be on this roadmap. We all pretty much know where it's starting at. But where is it going to, I don't know. But I know a lot of people have got their suspicions of what it's going to be. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised when they announce it's crew to somewhere. So it could be crew to Manchester, but I think it might be via the opposite way, the other way, like it was with ATS as one of ATS's approaches. And I'm Train Sim Classic. I'm hoping it's crewed to Rugby or something like that, or to Milton Keynes Central, so it can bring us that other section of what we didn't get. If it's that, I'll be like, yes. But yeah, no, it'll be good. It'll be good. It's definitely going to UK anyway. We already know it's UK, so it's, you know, it's on the roadmap, but we don't know what it, you know, exactly officially is. But yeah, going off the clues like we've seen, the photos. Could be wrong. Approaching Stockport. By the way, folks, I'm playing Train Sim World 5 on DX12. So I'm playing on PC Steam, DX12, and Custom Engine Settings, and Custom Nivea control panel settings. Comes at 158 down the rails there. I have a t-shirt of the good old Express Sprinter. So Eagerly Junction 2 there. Got a 15 miles per hour approaching. Okay, we've got plenty of time, so we're pretty right with time. Platform 4, there's a Palomino, Class 390. Former X version train. I noticed on the forums, somebody was really going off the deep end about the signage for referencing to version trains at Piccadilly. There was somebody really having a cry over it, and I'm thinking, mate, you really need to take a chill pill. Like, sometimes, you know, somebody that deals with real brands and companies and that, you know, that's what I'm all about for when I do skins and stuff for American Truck Simulator and stuff. I'm all about that, you know, advertising companies and legendary companies and whatnot. If you know, it's a legendary brand of the rails in the past. You want to, you know, if you have such a history with that and a legacy with that particular when it was in that livery or whatever, you know, then kudos to you. But you people like that just really have a bitch and whinge about things like that. Like, seriously, get yourself a life. People like that are not welcome to my channel. Like, I just think you're just you should have been born a girl, mate. Where's your balls in your wife's purse or something? Like, yeah, I was gonna say that the Queensland Rail, they have the same thing, and same with Victoria and all that. It's pretty much gone. It's pretty much a custom worldwide anyway. So, makes a lot more sense. Against the Palomino, so it must be going. Let's go towards Manchester as well. Once again, I apologise about the yawning. I'm not yawning because I'm bored with the game. The game, I'm having lots of fun here. This is really cool. But it's just been a big day. I've been up since 6 a.m. So, and here it is, 21 hours 37. So. It might be your morning in the Northern Hemisphere. Hopefully you're enjoying your yourselves over there in your summer. And, yep. Had somebody recently on one of my comments from Switzerland, actually, in one of my truck spotting videos. So hopefully that person knows who he is, and g'day to you from Australia. And hopefully you're having a great time over there in Switzerland, you know, summer holidays. And you might not be on holidays, you might be at work, who knows. But yeah, Switzerland's yeah, beautiful country. I've seen, yeah, I've travelled on there on Euro Truck Simulator too, obviously. And yeah, obviously we've done some Swiss stuff with Train Sim World. So. I've seen videos and stuff in the past and whatnot. Yeah, it's definitely a place I would love to visit. Give me $100 million lotto draw win. See me do my world tour of trains and trucks, and I'll document it all here on the YouTube channel, folks. This is my dream. I would love to be sort of like a person that goes around, does the truck spotting and the trains, and document it, and meet wonderful characters along the way, and do it all on film. I would just love to do it. That would be so cool. It'd be so cool. I've watched, yeah, documentaries and stuff of these type of things from other people with trains, and it's, yeah, very unique. And that's how I've learned about some cultures with and some other countries' trains. And so in India, like I watched the documentary of the Maharajah. This is a train that it's a 5-day journey, and yeah, you go on a tour, yeah, around the Taj Mahal and involved with it too. This is a journey I would love to do. It's so cool, so cool. Obviously, I would start my journey here in Australia. I would do the GAN. I'd love to do the GAN. That would be cool. And the Indian Pacific, which I've captured only once on film, and only done it once for the YouTube channel. I know it comes through on Wednesdays, so yeah. Something I haven't done for a while, actually. I really need to get out and do some train spotting more, so I do get them from here and there. I still haven't posted up the Maryang, the brand new D set, which is the brand new intercity train, replacing the V sets. Still, I haven't done that. We've had the V sets retire now. Crazy Aussie, which is normally on the stream, actually not here tonight. I'm quite surprised. Maybe he thought after we had the stuff up earlier that we weren't going to be live tonight. But anyway, I knew about it even before he said about it, that they were on their final run. So yeah, it's just obviously I couldn't get to it on the They were on their final run, the V-Sets, a legendary over 50-year-old train. Absolute icon of the rails. Technically, it's the last of my childhood. That's retired now on the Central Coast Newcastle line, and the only line that they are running on now is here on the T1 Western Main Line, which I run off a couple of kilometres down the road from me. And every time I'm seeing them go past now, I'm really actually I'm just blocking everything around me and really taking it in. And I'm watching them until they actually disappear. I'm watching them all the way. Like, I'm not even getting cameras or anything out. I'm just actually, my eyes, just watching them. And every time they go past now, I've got a tear in my eye. I know that we are only weeks away now to the end. So yeah, it's someone who grew up with these trains. I haven't been this really upset for like a legend of a train since the Red Rattlers when I was a kid. You know, when they retired, I was just so angry. I absolutely adored the Red Rattler. So I remember the way they used to take off here in Sydney, and they had a little jerk to it as well. And but I remember the wind-up. It was like, and you could hear it going higher and higher. It was like, hey, go, 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 go. He's like just pumping it up. It was really cool. And the sounds and the smells of the brakes and everything, especially hearing the squeaking of the rails in the tunnels more so, in the CBD. Yeah, there's just so many great memories, and the door's not opening, and you open the window and you can pop your head out. It's like dodge it. Hey, whoa! Yeah, there was a lot of good times. Jump off the train before it actually stops at the station. Well, something we haven't got into tonight, folks, is the drone cam, and here we go now with drone cam. Enjoy. And I better slow down off that because we have a red signal up in front. It might be that Palomino, maybe. BVE might not be on the stream anymore, but I was thinking about doing a 465 run, but yeah, I might do S-Bahn Frankfurt instead. You know how much I love that. You know how much I love S-Bahn Frankfurt. Yeah. As much as it is a really highly demanding frame route, you know, demanding optimized route, you know, it's hardcore as, I still love it. Like, this has been my dream release for Train Sim World. So when S-Bahn Frankfurt, when this was announced at first, I was sort of actually thinking, oh, is this the part of the West Coast Main Line? And I was trying to think of the map, and I really didn't do any research about it. I really didn't know officially until they actually showed the road map, the map of this route officially on their website, and I knew straight away what it was. When I seen it, I'm like, hang on. This is the West Coast Mainline strip I've been talking about with my viewers for the last few years about how I wanted in Train Sim World, and you know, it's a part of Hope Valley. which is actually a route that I adore in Train Sim Classic. And yeah, when I knew this was heading our way, I was like, yes, I'm very excited. But yeah, when it was released in the state it was the other day, I was like, no. I was so angry. Okay, we have a red signal. I'm hoping that this is not a problem. Oh, I am going the wrong way. Oh my god. So we have a train that's in front there stuck. And we have one there at the station. Okay. Hopefully we don't have too many issues. We are a few minutes behind. We've got to be there at 16 hours 12. I highly doubt we'll be there on that particular time. But we will go up here further. And it is the Panalino we did see at Stockport. So yeah, that is on our line. Which pretty much I expected that when I did see the... Got the West bus going on. What's going on there? They look like the buses from the bus. On last Saturday, it was the last day for the EMU 53 in Brisbane. There's a video about that on YouTube. Okay, so a legend of the railways in Brisbane. Oh yeah, I think I know what loco you're talking about. Oh, holy shit, they finally retired them. Yeah, oh, they are certainly definitely an icon. So yeah, they yeah, I had a mate that actually told me that they were, I think late last year or something, that they were retiring within the next 12 months. I wasn't too sure exactly when, but... That's crazy how it's around the same time as the V-Sets. Because, yeah, the V-Sets were on the news. They were on the news anyway, and about it. So... Okay, let's have a look at the map again. So yeah, we are waiting for this train to go through. So yeah, we are waiting for signals. I think we might be waiting for this train. This train in front here. This one just hard. So that's due to leave at 16 hours 13. So we're supposed to be there at 12 past. So might be an issue going on here. Might remove that train. Yeah, it gets started. Yeah, that train's not moving even at all. That train is not moving at all. Okay, so there is a problem with this particular service. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, so we have a signal now, see? I'm hoping that there is no issue. If there is, then yeah, we're definitely gonna have to abandon ship on this trip, and yeah, that's gonna have to be reported to Dovetail. It's the 1W11 Milford Haven to Manchester Piccadilly, and you know, 16, you know, what 15 hours 47 when it started, so 3:47 service. So we're denied the next signal. And I don't understand why that would be the case, because there's nothing else around. We'll find out. Somebody that was on the forums from last Wednesday's live stream, actually, they did report the same issue I did talk about on the stream, actually, and asked somebody to actually on the stream to go to the forums and report it. There was somebody there, I can't remember his name though, but there was somebody on the forums that actually did report the issue. I did say that I would love to see somebody report it for the PC Steam version of the game. And I can only think, hopefully it was somebody that was actually watching my live stream and taking note on the fact that I'm not involved with the forums. I just go to the forums to have a look and see what's going on and sort of get it, you know, maybe some things that are interesting in there and talk about on the stream. So yeah, I think there's an issue going on here. I think there's an issue. Okay. Well, that's sad, actually, because, yeah, it would have been nice to have done this trip, but, yeah, there's nothing there stopping it at all. Unless there's something coming off the back, but, yeah, I can only think there's definitely a issue going on. So that's sad, folks. Unfortunately, we have to quit that trip because there is a issue going on with the signals there at the end towards going into Manchester Piccadilly. So unfortunately, that's it's still plagued with issues, this route. All right. It just proves again that they don't. It just proves that they don't bother checking every single trip. Like, why do you build a timetable for if you don't have the people that are gonna check it over and over until you're satisfied that it's actually going to work and not spawn you on foot or have signal issues? And you know, this has been going on for way too long now. This, like, even with Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour, we a lot of that was happening with the Brighton Main Line, and it's just they have not learned at all. It just proves they don't give a fuck. They just want the money. S-Bahn Frankfurt. Anyway, let's get into it. Full timetable. 423. Let's roll. 7:20 a.m. Here we go. Ay, ay, ay. Just got the loading screen, the cover photo for tonight's stream while we're loading in. Okay, 7:20 a.m. service S235214. Here we go with the BR43. CIFA. Passenger lights. Cat lights don't need those. Lines. You can't see me. You can't see me. Hey. Yeah, so you know how much I love the S-Bahn services. You know, just S-Bahn Frankfurt was... I'm still disappointed they didn't do the loop here in the underground. That was the only thing I really was just so, like... I was angry about it, actually, to be honest, because I know how cool the underground stations are in German routes from Train Sim Classic. They all got their different flavour and they're all different coloured and character. And yeah, we know that with Rapid Transit, you know, with that technically being the first ever underground station route in Train Sim World history. Even it was above ground, but they had the underground. Obviously the Leipzig City Loop was involved in it, and yeah, it was just... They all got their different characteristics, and yeah, I just know that here in the underground, the Frankfurt Loop, it's also like that, so... Dossos coming through. You think it wouldn't be micro shadowing after how many runs through here? Like, seriously. Does this even if I'm not live streaming or uploading videos? It does. It doesn't matter what strain it's on. It's not the frame rate, it's the problem. It's the micro shadowing. That's what ruins it. Ran out of the station. Fucking hell. Yeah, come out on that play. Somebody dropped their litter on the floor.
Just over 2 kilometers to our next stop. Yeah, I'm hoping to get out on Thursday afternoon or something like that for some trucks, but I might be able to capture some stuff on Thursday morning actually. Yeah, approaching Thursday morning. I got my father picking up my daughter on Thursday morning while I'm heading back from my mate's house on Thursday morning, so I might be able to grab some trucks along the way. I'll post some shorts up on that side of things because I'm not going to have time to do anything hardcore. I've got to get to my daughter. So yeah, my daughter's being picked up by him tomorrow morning too, because I've got to get to the doctor's early. So I'm not going to be able to get to her in time by the time she goes, like the mother goes to work. So I said, I'll get my dad to sort it out. That'll be all good, because I've got to go to the doctor's and get the results of my ultrasound from the check and see what these lumps are that are inside of me. All these lumps. I know what they are. They're like these like fatty things, but I'm just concerned because yeah, they're giving me a lot of pain now. So cancer runs in the family too, and being in the 40s, you know, you can't. Yeah, obviously I'm a father, and you know my daughter's only 10, so I'll just. Taking all the cautionary things, but yeah, I really want these things out of me, to be honest. So I'm just so much pain with my back and the one on my side, but yeah, one on my back's just ripping the shit out of me. This is why I can only do this type of work, you know, where I do truck spotting and yeah, running this YouTube channel, and what my body can do. That's what happens when, you know, when I was younger, I was doing a lot of heavy lifting, and I mean serious heavy lifting. You know, I used to work in the galvanizing plant, you know, I used to lift a lot of heavy shit. So, days I weighed less and I was strong as hell. Don't know why this is lagging up a lot more tonight. This hasn't been doing this. So I don't understand why it's doing it tonight. Still yawning, I'm just so damn tired. I've gone over 2 hours anyway. Don't worry, we're on our final trip. I'm going to be out of here soon. And just because I'm tired doesn't mean I'm... Oh, look at that flickering on the thing there. It's definitely glitching. It's causing an issue too. Look at that. Anyway, it's not the major list of our worries for Transcend. Final stop coming up. It's just a little bit over 1 kilometre long, 1.1. Next stop. Full replay will be provided of today's All Aboard Live, episode 134, added to the Train Sim World past live streams playlist. Don't forget, if you are a fan of Train Sim World, a fellow player of Train Sim World, and love to see more content by me, the one and only Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 16 Train Sim World loading screen contest winner. Click that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on to Australia Worldwide Entertainment, your entertainment destination down under and home to Train Sim World since 2019. And check our dedicated free Train Sim World playlists, one for the uploaded videos, one for the past live streams, one for the introduction tutorials, and they're all from the original Train Sim World to the current Train Sim World era. And we thank you for watching this week's All Aboard Live. All Aboard will return next Monday, subject to change, of course. That's a fail. Oh! You gotta be fucking kidding me! I think they've broken the record for the last one. It was that close. Damn. You've got to be kidding. I know Richie Rails has done that in the past. When I did talk to Richie Rails, like in his first days of him, he did have a YouTube channel, and apparently it got lost and stuff. But then he made his new one he's got now, and then he's all of a sudden become a Dovetail ambassador. So I'm thinking, yeah, another suckhole. Trying to suck you away with talking to me, and what, because you think I'm famous or something. Yeah, I've been playing the game longer than you, mate, and you're a Dovetail ambassador, but you what we call a suckhole. The reason why I'm not a Dovetail ambassador because I tell the game how it is. You know, I'm not going to lie to people and say, oh, it's so lovely fairy, you know, lovely dully lolly lolly da. No, folks. We don't hide the facts and the truths of what you call a dodgy business and a dodgy practice. So yeah, we know what they're all about. You know, it's about this. All right, fair enough. I love money too, but money, you can't take money with you when you're dead. So yeah. I want people to, I just wish we would be in an era where frame rate, gaming engines, people that work for gaming companies would actually have some brains and actually, start listening, truly listening to the people's word and talk, and, get people that are in there and hire people in your companies that actually know what they actually are doing and think they know what they're doing, but they actually don't. That's what they got. They got people in there that think they know what they're doing, but they don't. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an honor today to bring you the Train Sim World action, nonetheless. I have really enjoyed the MBTA commuter run. I apologise for that second trip with the ATS route. Once again, we've still got issues. They're not all squashed. So, anyway, that's it for today. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. Truck spotting shorts will be posted in the morning. It'll be a little bit later than normal tomorrow because I've got to be at this appointment early in the morning. So, or I might edit them up and post them up and get ready for them for the morning. Anyway, they'll be there in the morning. And also full-length truck spotting video 1 hour before tomorrow's American Truck Simulator live stream. Don't forget, we're live tomorrow, Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, with American Truck Simulator, with Tuesday night trucking along from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. 7:30 p.m. South Australia, Northern Territory, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 11 a.m. UK, 12 p.m. Central Europe, 6 a.m. Eastern States, United States, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA for our next ATS gameplay. Our next Train Sim World live stream will be next Monday. All Aboard Live. We'll see you then. Take care. Go to Maroons for Wednesday night. Hooroo.